Yes, ma'am.
Do you, I mean, this is a personal question, but do all the, of course it is, but of all the people that you have seen, professionals, functional doctors, people who are prescribing supplements, etc., in your own journey of stage 3 cancer, do you firmly believe, and do the people that worked with you, that the extra homeopathic pieces of that made a dramatic difference?
Nobody knows.
I heard you say, don't only go down that path, you'll be dead. So do you believe, and do the people you work with think that made a huge difference?
So you don't know, right? We don't know, because ultimately cancer is like a very complicated issue. I have no idea, right? Like they still don't know. I'll tell you, my personal experience is that at least once every 2 years, I get a full cancer genetic panel, right? And both of my parents died from cancer, and they've had their entire genomes worked up. And I do this every 2 years because the panels change because we don't know what's going on, right? So now there's these great breast cancer panels which have all these different hereditary genes which might make you more predisposed to breast cancer. I haven't got a mutation, neither do my parents, on anything, nothing, not one single gene. And this, I'm basically doing state-of-the-art testing, right? So that's that, right? The what we do know, so that's just kind of an example of how little we know about cancer, right? What is known, and what I would like to see sometime in my lifetime, them doing a whole lot of research on, like meta studies, because this is a small sample, right? This is 1,000 people, right? What they do know based on 1,000 people, 2,000 people, several hundred, 800 people, is that garden variety breast cancer patients, right? Estrogen receptor positive breast cancer patients have mutations on their estrogen metabolism genes. What they also know, again, based on small studies. So this is a small study, 287 women over 18 years, small. It's nice, it's a good number, but it's still small. That needs to be 10,000 women. What they know is that the women here in the Long Island, this is a famous study, the Long Island breast cancer study. What they know is that the women who had better estrogen metabolism died at a lesser rate than the women who didn't, right? So that's just one study, but there's more. There's more and more and more of them. So when I say I did all of this research, so other functional medicine doctors, like people who are familiar with nutrigenomic testing, estrogen, they know that this is a probability. So I'm just kind of banking my health on it. Ultimately, we don't know, right?